Hi everyone, this is Jason Zach from Nathaniel School of Music. Welcome back if you watched part 1 of our Cadence series where we looked at all the usual suspects, the traditional cadences that music has to offer. And now let's go beyond. Let's do cadences that literally alter the sound of the scale itself, and then strangely enough bring you back to the scale very peacefully, without you even knowing it. So last lesson we looked at the authentics, the Plagals, the Mixolydian Cadence, and also the Jazz 251. We also used the secondary dominants where we looked at the more Elton John-esque two dominant seventh, 5 and 1. We have been using Twinkle Twinkle as the song example. However, if you head over to our web app, which is cadence.nathanielschool.com, you'll get access to not only Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but a lot of songs on every single key to practice the cadences as well as the whole song. So see the app, it has playback. Let us know what you think, but first watch the lesson so that you understand what to do with the app. So first off, let's revise the cadences that we learned earlier. That would be the authentic, 5-2-1, or the Plagal, 4-2-1, or the minor Plagal, 4-2-1. That's a 4 minor or 4 minor 6 going to 1. Or we have the 3-chord options, Plagal to authentic, 4-5-1, or you could do 2-5-1, or you could do 2 dominant, 5 dominant, 1. That's the Mixolydian Cadence. And then we discussed the cinematic option, which is 4 major, 4 minor resolution. And what else? The gospel one, which is 5-7 sus4, resolving to 5-7, and then resolve to the major. So moving beyond this now. First off, I'd like to talk about the leading tone diminished cadence, which will be a diminished 7th chord, which is positioned at the leading tone position. So in the A flat major scale, what is the leading tone? It's at the knee position, or the major 7th called G. So you play G diminished 7th and it resolves peacefully to A flat. So I wonder what you are. No dissonance, right? It just works. The diminished 7th could also lead to the relative minor. What you are, how I wonder what you are, how I wonder what you are. So the power of that leading tone diminished is it can resolve to the tonic major, or it can resolve to the relative minor. So you could even consider calling that the deceptive cadence. The deceptive cadence is, generally speaking, you don't resolve to the major or the sa or the tonic. Instead, you resolve to the or the 6 minor. What you are, bass, what you are. Coming to the leading tone diminished, what you are, with the bass, what you are, what you are, what you are. That's the leading tone diminished. Moving on. You could also mellow it down a bit with the leading tone half-diminished cadence, which will be what you are, what you are. It's sort of like a E flat 9th sound without the E flat, or with an E flat / G. So a lot more mellow and more positive sounding. We discussed the Jazz 251, which went minor 2-5, minor 7th, dominant 7th, major. You can also take this to town by doing the jazz turnaround, which is the 6-2-5-1. So how do we put this into context? I wonder what you are. So you have to play it earlier. Ding dong tung, 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 tung. Otherwise, it'll be too cluttered. So, how I want to do. That's another very useful thing to sing and train your ear. This series is about training your piano and your ear and reinforcing the theory. So if your theory is not tight with cadences, do watch our other lessons where we go cadences from all the way from the basics. So how I want to do. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Things like that. It will kind of work for everything. Kind of works. So that's the jazz turnaround. Moving on. You could call this the Mixolydian Cadence. Now I wonder what you are. Very gospel, but down a tone. So if this is your tonic, A flat, go down a tone, which is a 2-step. Oh, I wonder what you are. Very Michael Jackson-esque. So if you swing the song, very R&B soul. If you want to really make it unique, you can do what they call as the backdoor cadence. Used a lot in, I guess, grunge, even some gospel. Nirvana uses this a lot. Oh, I wonder what you Beatles also use this. I think the Beatles have used all 25 of these cadences, I'm sure. Very rock blues-ish. Okay, that's the backdoor cadence, which is 7 flat, dominant 7th, resolving to our tonic. Few more to go. This is something I discovered very recently called the tritone substitution. So you have your 5-1, which is the authentic cadence. Analyze what is the 5. That's the pa, E flat. But what works really well is its tritone, making it very artistic. What is E flat's tritone? This is a completely alien note. It's not part of the scale. But if you make a dominant 7th out of this note, it feels very, very stable. So normally it would be, how I wonder what you... Very traditional sounding, but with the tritone sub, which is A 7th, and now a B flat, you're going to have an A7 flat 9. Very Elvis, jailhouse rockish. You're just sliding chromatically. So that's the tritone substitution. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. So tritone sub is an acquired taste. You might not use it all the time, but it is possible, as you can see. Another thing we overlooked was the minor dominant. So, how I wonder what you are. Making it very Dorian in nature. What you are. So, how I wonder what you are. Okay, so instead of the strong, authentic argument, you can do the minor, take yourself off scale, and come back to the resolution. You can also cover the tritone sub with the dominant to give you a more stable resolution actually. So, how I wonder what you are, what you are. Also in some contexts known as the Neapolitan cadence, used a lot by Beethoven. So I can go on and on because I have 25 cadences prepared for you, but I'll leave it to our app to take over from here, and I'm going to leave you with one final cadence called the, what I have no official word for it. I just call it the epic cadence in our classes. So the epic cadence or the epic climb would be 6 flat major, going to 7 flat major and ending with the tonic major. So 6 flat is off the radar of major, so is 7 flat. So it's 2 off the radar chords somehow landing home. Okay, you'll find this a lot in video games, you'll find this a lot in movies, that sort of an ending, right? Just cheering before a baseball or a basketball game or whatever it might be. Anyway, Queen and the Beatles have used it a lot as well. Very rock anthem like movement. That's the vibe. Okay, so it goes, how I wonder what you are. Sing also. I wonder what you are. What you are is the soprano melody. What you are. Sing it higher. What you are. What you are. Da da da. Okay. So a lot of stuff to do on the piano. I apologize if I've played a scale that you're not so certain of. I just wanted to show you on one of the available 12. You can use the app. The app has inversions. So if you're comfortable with F major, C major, D major, whatever it might be, you can pick your scale, pick your inversion. You can even hear the song, hear the whole melody. It's also notated for you in the app. And you can hear how the cadence sounds in relation to the melody at that exact point of the melody. Okay, and let us know what you think in the comments. And if you'd like to support the channel, I think the only way to do so these days is to hit the like, share and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell for regular notifications that informs you whenever we do a post on our community, as well as when we might go live, as well as when we drop a new lesson like this one. Okay, thanks a ton for supporting the channel. Thanks a ton for watching this video till the end, and I hope you found it useful. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.